Okay, so we got, I guess this is the third try for these antennas. um, Maybe it's the second try, I don't know. They still work perfect though, sitting where they are. This is a Cushcraft 13B2. And then this is the M squared 2M9X. So this is a 9 element, this is a 13 element. So I think the dB gain is quite comparable, although one has more elements than the other. I choose to use this one in vertical polarization because I've used them before in the past and they work really good for that. This one I designed with the shorter, with the elements that are the length for the low band of the 2 meter band for the sideband portion, and maybe FT8 and stuff like that. I don't think I'll do any FT8, but I could probably with this configuration. When you buy this antenna, it comes with 2 sets of elements. You can either put on the vertical ones and use it vertically polarized, or you can put it on the ones I have and use it horizontally polarized. And it has a little matching network here, a little balun, and yeah, it should be good. So the plan is sometime early July after the 4th. The big antenna on the top's coming off. It's too tall. The tower isn't strong enough really to have that. I mean, it's been up there for a couple years. We haven't had any problems. The coax is starting to come off the boom up there. It's going to be a problem anyways. At a certain point, we might as well take it down. The tower will be way happier and have way less wind load with these 2 meter antennas up there than what it will with this antenna. And what good is having a tall tower if you can only have one antenna on the top? I don't like that. Okay, so what else is going to go up there? This J-pole is for GMRS. I have I elected for the Type N because I have cable with Type N. This is KB9 VBR, I believe made this. That's who I bought it from. So he makes some nice J-poles. I know the J-pole doesn't have as much dB gain as maybe like something like a different omnidirectional or something. They have like I think it's a Diamond or Comet or something, but you know, this is simple and I like simple. I'm going to get some Mix 61 clip-ons for the LMR 400. I think Mix 61 is the 200 to 500 type, just in case there might be any common mode or anything. So maybe 3 to 5 of those on the cable right after the feed point should solve that problem if there is anything. And this is pre-tuned, so you ain't got to do nothing. And this will go right off the top. So where you see those, pretend that mast pipe isn't there, and that'll just sit kind of right in the middle of that setup at the very top of the tower. So that should work well for GMRS or even FRS if I wanted to use that. The only other thing that's going to happen is that little stacked 4 element up there that's coming down. I'm thinking the wire antenna, my antenna is then fed half wave. That's probably going to come down too. I'm going to have a pulley put up there with some paracord. That way I can put my own wire antennas, whatever I might want to run, and I can lift and lower them as needed. There's a problem with that. I don't know if the antenna is shorted or if the coax is bad up there, but the coax right now shows continuity positive to negative, center to braid. So something's wrong with that. I can't use it anyways. So that's another reason why I'm having them come out to get that off of there. The only other thing I have that I wanted them to do is put a digital TV antenna up there somewhere on the tower if they can. And then I have a couple Mako balcony antennas. They're called the Bravo Alpha-1. One of those I'm going to have vertically polarized, of course, for CB. I can't forget about CB. It's really important to me. And then the other one I'm going to have put up there somewhere off the side, horizontally polarized for CB. And there's these guys fighting, playing fighting or whatever. And then I have this one here. I can't forget about this one. This one was made in Brazil. I got this from DX Engineering. I can't remember the name, but my friend and I modified it some, so it's actually stronger, way stronger than what they made it. Right now it's set for CB, but I think I'm going to set it for the 10 meter band, like 28.4 or something like that. And that'll be up there horizontally polarized too. So if the 10 meter band ever opens up, although they're not rotatable, I'm okay with that. Depending on, I got 4 sides of the tower, so wherever side I put it, you know, the radiation pattern off of a half wave dipole horizontally polarized is usually like it's kind of like a figure 8. So you get more lobe off the front and the back and less lobe off the sides, but you can still talk off the sides. So you know, not being able to rotate it, it is what it is. But you know, having something up there is better than nothing. If all else fails, I do have a 6-meter version of that BA1. That's right here. I did show that in older videos on my channel. I may have that put up there too if I can, horizontally polarized. That's tuned and ready to go for like 50.125. So and here's the graveyard of projects and things that never happened. So there's some little 70 centimeter Yagi. I don't use 70 centimeters, so that's pretty much just going to be given away to somebody at a certain point. But that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go in and eat some barbecue. 73.